Welcome to another little bit of breakdown from Expat Hoops. The overseas professionals have been so kind to help us break down some of the better international prospects in the NBA draft. We asked a guard to do a guard in Hugo Besson. Welcome back to the pod, Giordan. Always happy to talk to you.
Man, it's a pleasure to be here. Like, truly, get to watch guys that are up and coming and playing the game in Europe and wherever they're playing, and then come back to America. Like, it's truly a pleasure.
Yeah, and you're part of the group chat that we have been breaking down a little bit of the NBA Finals. We'll have more to come on that, do our final breakdown of it. But we asked you to look into Hugo Besson and give us your breakdown and your take. A little bit about him is he has played in his native France. This last season, he played in the NBL for the New Zealand Breakers with another NBA prospect, Ousmane Dieng. But Besson is usually described as a point guard or a combo guard. He's usually going about anywhere from 42 to 48 in the draft, according to the mock drafts, as we're coming up on less than a week to the NBA draft. You've had a chance to break down some of his film. First of all, what do you see from his game that you like that will translate well to the NBA?
The first thing I saw was he was a shooter. You know, like being able to knock down shots, and his confidence level is something that I think will translate. You know, and I think the challenge for him will be to keep that confidence. Like, okay, you're going to a higher level. You're playing with NBA guys you might idolize, guys that you might look up to. But if you can keep that same confidence level, because they're bringing you in to be you. So when I watch him, I see him taking shots. I see him knocking down shots. And it's like, man, continue to be you. Don't change who you are because of your surroundings. Like, that's the first thing I thought. Like, okay, you're a shooter. Maybe you take some bad shots sometimes, or some aggressive shots, I call them. But, bro, can continue to be that, because that's why they like you. That's why they love you.
So you're somebody that's a point guard. And again, this is sort of a what do you envision seeing hit out of him in the NBA? Do you see him more as a point guard, or do you see him as more of a combo guard?
Where the game is right now, I think he's a point guard, you know, because I think combo guards are the new point guards, you know? So I see him being aggressive. I see him knocking down shots, taking shots. Just being aggressive, reading the game, and taking what the game gives him. So I feel like that's what he needs to continue to do, because he's skilled at that. Obviously, as time goes on, you become more seasoned, you become a veteran, you become more experienced, and you'll get better with your decisions. But right now, man, just keep being aggressive and trusting yourself, and then you continue to grow as you are.
Now, having played overseas, I know you haven't played in the NBL specifically, but you have played over in Europe. A little bit of his background, like I said off the top, is he was in his native France. He actually played with V Sanford over in France, and V liked his game even way back when he was a young pup, so to speak. What do you think it was a good move for him to go from France into the NBL, and why? We know that the NBL is kind of becoming more of an NBA-like league. So if you could talk a little bit about going from France and going into Australia this last year, and how that actually might help a little bit in his development if he takes the next step to the NBA.
I think the French league in general is pretty similar to the NBL. It's similar to the NBA, as in, like, man, be aggressive, be yourself. You know, like a lot of European leagues, they want you to play team and understand the concept. But from playing in France myself, like, man, just be aggressive and be yourself. And when I watch the Australian league, I watch the New Zealand league, I think, like, that's what they want you to do, like, be aggressive and play, you know? So I think him being himself is the best thing that he can do. Like, bro, like, there and drop, shoot the ball. Like, if you're feeling it right now, shoot the ball. If you see something else, make the plays, read the game, but always be aggressive when you're put in that position to be aggressive. And I think when I see him do that, like, that's what he's doing. Like, you can always tone that back. Like, okay, man, like, maybe right now tone it back a little bit. But I would always prefer a player who's being aggressive, and you have to tell him to do less than having a player who's being shy and telling him to do more. And when I watch him play, it's like he's being aggressive, you know?
Hello, and thanks for watching. Be sure to give the video a like, and you can watch more videos over here You can also click subscribe over here so you're notified when we have new content here on Expat Hoops.